Do you understand? He has no choice. He has to take it. Or before you know it, all of you now, when they say on your mandate, on your mandate, you go see film now. You go see, what do they call them? Film. Tinubu told Yorubas, ACN, Tinubu Bisia Konde, and all of them, they told Yorubas for for how many years? For over 10 years, that Omishore killed Bola Ige. PDP killed Bola Ige. Omishore killed Bola Ige. Until Osun election came and they needed Omishore of PDP, the man that they said killed Bola Ige, to come and help them. APC, Egbekegbe. Last year, Omishore joined them. And today, from the same PDP, Omishore was from ADO. They were all together back then. Anyway, yeah, I think they were old pals until they said he killed Bola Ige, Cicero, then, right? So Omishore then joined PDP and became a senator. Now, the one on the right, which is the chairman. So today, Omishore, the Bola Ige killer, is the APC, Egbekegbe's national secretary or general secretary of APC. And then, you know what I mean? So he now turned to, okay, give us something. At least, me will know kuku no scatter everything. More convention happened though. People started beating themselves. Old men, Baba, Mama, they were beating them. My show. Some of them, I saw their pictures this morning. If you actually see where they slept, suffer no, they really tire people. Are you with me? But nevertheless, it was time for people to start stepping down. Should be a consensus. Consensus mean first they allowed all of them to go and take forms. Some of these Lagos Abobakus, the senior vuvuzelas, the senior all risers on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. Those are what they do. Those ones that they use their propaganda, they mobilized them during the NSAS protest. And then when they killed the innocent people at Lekki Toll Gate and across Lagos, these were the children of perdition, criminals, jobless Oceans, right? That they hired on social media to deny that Lekki Toll Gates never happened. You know what I mean? To deny that, and you know what I'm talking about? All because they were taking they were waiting for their turn. Anyway, some of them felt kind of ambitious. Many of them indeed. But you see those young ones, these Lagos Abobakus, or these Oshogbo Alimajiris, those among them, yeah, there were those who come from abroad. You remember when I tell you about the Abroadian Buhari idiots, the Abroadian Sai barbarians, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, the Mumu Madus. You see the Bele lecturers, those are the ones who are abroad. They know that Nigeria is done for. Nigeria is just a scrapyard, where just like a graveyard where vultures can go to and scavenge. You can get away with anything. Just go in there and make your money and get the hell out of the place. So they stay abroad. They continue to tell the Buhari idiots, the cyber barbarians in Nigeria, that Nigeria is going to be better. APC is working hard. Buhari is the best. Because they are waiting for their own turn too. So majority of them returned to Nigeria. Some even contested. They want to have a seat at the table. You know what I mean? Disgraceful, shameless lots. And they are always those ones you see on social media that pretend to look all right. They are not really all right. These are, career criminals who have a mentor, or they get their mentorship from old, hag, retiring, expiring criminals. Tinubu and Co. So if they cannot get chairman, if they cannot get secretary, if they cannot get anything that is substantial that will determine what is it going to be, who is going to be the presidential candidate and other candidate and the rest, can we at least be something else in the party? Oh boy, you the Chris, you know the look face. This is here in Lagos. And so drama started though. We first started with the supposed Yoruba progressive APC Egbekegbe leader. They told them to step down. They were like, what the hell? Why should we step down? Are you mad? Malamu don't write list and your name not dead yet. Step down.
I want to thank Almighty Allah for giving us this opportunity to address this gathering. May I also specifically thank my most respected Asiwaju. I'm not talking of Asiwaju Tinubu. Before Asiwaju Tinubu, we have Asiwaju Aremo, who brought me to this podium now. I have known him since about 1979, when he was managing director of Sketch and very close to our government, the UPN government in Oyo State at that time. He has always taken me as his son, and I always defer to him. My grievance was the fact that under the loose term of consensus, the position I wanted, which I aspired to, was given to some other person on a platter of gold. And I said, as a lawyer of 42 years, I'm intelligent enough to know that consensus means conceding to somebody. But you cannot concede on behalf of somebody, particularly when you don't have my instruction. So I was not part of the consensus. But because of the plea and the reminder of the respect that I've always had to our leader and mentor, General Muhammad Buhari, I've always said this, that before he appointed me a minister, I was a local champion in Oyo State. But by virtue of my appointment as a minister, today I've become a national figure, alhamdulillah. So I want to openly declare that I have completely accepted what has been done in the name of consensus. I will give every cooperation, and I undertake that I will neither go to court nor address the press again on this whole issue.
That is it. After Bokwari wrote his list, so they now brought everybody to the convention. There is already list. Why are you doing convention? Just tell everybody to say, we do, we agree. But they still brought them there. They no get you. Oh yeah, come on. So yeah, take mic. Oh yeah. Do you concede or you don't concede? Speak. Here is another one.
Fight. No need to fight. She is here. You are contesting the election. Yes,
my name is Mary Ebreta, contesting for National Woman Leader APC. I will not withdraw my this aspiration.
Thank you very much. There is contest for National Woman Leader. Okay, please, let's clear the stage. Let us clear the stage first. Let's clear the stage.
That one no agree. They said woman leader Mary Ekpe. Mary Ekpe has stepped down. For another, I said, no, I'm not stepping down. I am contesting. That one is because that one not get any leg in his in a bag. This one is from one Lagos Abobaku. Dada Olusegun, his name. he wanted to be the youth leader of APC, Egbekegbe. This is the one that publicly mobilized to deny the Lekki toll gates and SARS killings. Ashewere, Olori Bruku, the guy himself na criminal. Watch this video.
Baba, don't tell us. Step down. You are not will I speak? Baba, don't follow me. I don't feel speak for government. Step down now. Another thing, another thing, I'll tell you two things. Another thing, no. Can you listen to me? No. Baba, let me tell you something. Money was saying, I don't know what it is. But they brought you like that. We're talking about
My name is Dada Olusegun. I hereby withdraw from nomination for the office of National Youth Leader of our great party. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The great you.
Stay on your mandate. Stay on your mandate. My name is Dada Olusegun. I want to withdraw my great party. I want you to Leleya. Did you hear what that guy was telling him? Come. Just go up there and tell them that you are stepping. No, I'm not stepping down. See, there's a reason. Come. There's two cases. Two cases came forward. One of them, homicide. You know what is called homicide? Homicide is to say somebody died. So that guy is a criminal who wants to be the youth leader in the jihadist party of APC, Egbekegbe. There's another video of the guy. As a Yoruba man, ojú tì mí, young person, no. All these vuvu sellers that would deny anything. If you tell them that, hey, oh boy, look, a bag of rice is now 30,000 naira, they will tell you, why are you eating rice? Must you eat rice? There is rice in Kano. There is this and that. All these shameless, jobless boys. And I'll show you his face. The frustration before he finally cried, before he finally cried and withdrew his own whatever there. He saw Tinubu. They are moving the Okubo, the Kolu. They are pushing the Kolu in the crowd. And they started prostrating. Imagine prostrating where a lot of people are walking. And person won't be youth leader. You want to see his face properly? I'll show you that thing again. I'm coming back to it. Now in face be this. Dada Olusegun, 2019 February.
My name is Dada Olusegun. I'm a member of the All Progressives Congress and an ardent supporter of the President, Muhammadu Buhari. I speak up for President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to continue beyond 2019 in office as the President and Vice President of Nigeria. Because for me, they represent a change. They represent change from the way Nigeria used to be. They represent improvement in agriculture. They represent improvement in infrastructure. For me, they represent sympathy for the poor and the masses. For me, Yemi Osinbajo and President Muhammadu represent the face of a new Nigeria, where impunity is no longer the order of the day, where corruption is no longer seen as.
Okay, I'll show you this video again. And I want you to listen very, very attentively to what this person is telling him. That, Moniko, calm down. Once you have information, they just give us that information. Two cases. One of them homicide. And it involves you. So if they say you should withdraw, just withdraw. It's a year now. I'm not speaking for governor. I'm just telling you. They go arrest you. Now here we go take it. From here we go take you. The same way you step down, they do like say they crazy, they mentor. It's they worry you. Just want to be gra anything. No. You go step down. She was here, we saw here. Now I want you to listen again. You should listen to this again. Bunch of rogues.
No, can you listen to me? No, Baba, let me tell you something. Money was saying, I don't know what it is. But they brought you legal things. We're talking about
My name is Dada Olusegun. I hereby withdraw from nomination for the office of National Youth Leader of our great party. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The great youth.
Great youth. The great youth. Say you saw the guy face properly. Those are the vuvuzelas, jobless boys and girls. Jobless men. Oh, he probably is in his 40s too. Youth. But they gave it to another person, Sha. You know, they gave it to another person and they told him, they brought two legal, yeah. One of them, homicide. I don't understand though, but you know, just step down if they tell me, I want you to. I want you to only. They are everywhere. Some of them are watching me. They call them influencers. They come here to come and lecture me and ask me stupid questions about why am I criticizing Tinubu? Why am I criticizing their PDP, APC, and the rest of all the rogues that they love to worship? Why? Because Olori Buruku, you are waiting for your turns. Majority you are waiting for your turn. And since I am not one of those waiting for their turn, so why do you think I should cause it to you? That is why they are promoting all these ancestors. Did we really want any? Tinubu was coming. He was frustrating. They said, move. People were like, oh boy, this one don't pass here, because they don't get any real life. And once APC evaporates now, some of them, you see that APC Lagos. If APC no de Lagos again, trust me, you go see Boko Haram in Yoruba land, and you'll be wondering where Boko Haram, this kind of Boko Haram come from. Boko Haram, we go to speak by Jebu, Egun, and everything. Now they are the former motor garage touts who are now forming political opinion model for you in a rogue nation promoted by a rogue at Ole Kolu. So Lori Bruku yindro the time in every majority yindro the time yeni. Along then is just dinner by mama disgrace the mama she abusa bala yin sokeni by mama she senior layo kokon. Even though it's not going to change anything, you know what I mean? Crumb chasers, crumb eaters, they will always be crumb chasers, crumb eaters, ass lickers. They will always be like that. It is just so unfortunate that when they try to make a political, when they say they are making political opinions, political views, because of their slavery to those they are licking their asses, to those their weak ancestors. It is an insult to our intelligence. Do you understand that now? It's an insult to our own intelligence, because how could crumb eaters, jobless men and women, because they have access to the same power that they abuse, or they are queuing to have access to the power that their rogue leaders are abusing. So it's an insult when they say they have political opinion and they say you don't understand the politics. You don't understand how the politics was. How does your politics work other than shop by shop nonsense? No shame. No shame. That's how your politics work. So when you turn around and say you have political opinion and then they're making political opinions based on stomach infrastructure. I want 40 years old, 48 years old youth. That's how sad it is, but it is not that enough. So Tinubu is getting the message. They are getting the message. but they are kind of trying to turn it on us. There are some side attractions, though. I don't know if you saw this too.
I said they will break this down.
Yeah, that's the part of their convention. So eventually, Isha went the way it went. So I saw somebody called Henry Nide or Henry Knight. I don't know. So if anybody is creating any kind of distraction, please let me know. Okay. I just read the comment like, do you want Curtis to follow you? I don't know what that means. If anybody say or try to cause a distraction in the comment section, please let me know. I can always kick them out. I don't want to. This is not Facebook, by the way. On Facebook, where Buhari dealt cyberbarians, ambush slaves, obedient fools, and sophisticated morons, where they mostly have what they call a free Facebook internet or something like that. They don't watch my video, they just stay in the comment section to cause distraction. So this is not Facebook. If you see any weary, let me know. Many weary one, let them know. Do you understand that now? So I'll be here doing the tidying up. Anyway, maybe we'll take a break from this Tinubu's wrecked presidential train. It's already wrecked. It's just going to play out. At the end of the day, gradually you're going to get there. And the way what I want you to pay attention to is this. Tinubu believed that whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. That's a very strong belief because Tinubu understands the political terrains and Tinubu knows how to use numbers. Do you understand? When I say numbers, right? All he's going to ask for is that can you please give us, if they say, okay, we are going to do the party primaries. Do you understand that now? Party primaries means that, delegates are going to vote and the rest of that. So Tinubu can ask for, give me the list. What is the total number of the delegates that are going to select a party? Because it's no longer in control. Do you get that now? It's no longer there anymore. So we have to wait for whatever this Adamu, Abdullahi, Omishori, and the rest of them, whatever they told them inside the asshole rock, that's what they will pass down. Abi? Now, Tinubu can say, oh, how many delegates? 10,000 delegates. How many are our own? They say, only 2,000. We have 2,000 of them. 2,000. Then how many do we need? We need like 5,000. Okay, we need 5,000. Tinubu can pay individual delegates any amount of thousands of dollars. They can pay them to bribe them, and they will give him the number of that 5,000 delegates, right? But that is not how it works. You see the way they were preparing to go and slug it out and fight it out and use their delegates to, to contest all the positions, take over the party this time around and get Tinubu ready to go. Now that was put to rest just a few hours before the day. Bukwari called all of them and he said, give me your names, give me your names, give me the names of people you want. They gave him names, and yesterday he started announcing names. The names that he knows that they are all going to go after one another, dagger down. Then he picked the secretary and he picked the party chairman and he left the venue. Tinubu was there, dozed off, right? And this morning, it's done. Everybody have to agree. If you don't agree with that decision, trust me, you are not willing to sleep in your house this week. And that's the deal, right? That's the deal. So what that means is that you are not going to have any primaries. They say direct, indirect, whatever name they give to it. This time around, they call it consensus, which is called selection. Baba Sokwe. Is that not what they do in Lagos? Baba Sokwe, they pick people. They pick who they want to pick. And once they pick you, they say, okay, the leaders have completed, they have concluded. Really? The other day, I was reading it in the news and they said, Tinubu has approved that Sonwo Iku can go for second term. That's it. So that's exactly what's going to happen. So there's not going to be any primary election, primary this or primary. A decision will be taken. This person is going to be the consensus candidate. And that's it. If their consensus candidate is not Tinubu, which is, I can tell you, 80% guaranteed not him, right? Now, if their consensus candidate is not Tinubu, there's no primaries, there's nobody to bribe, there's nobody to pay off, there's no problem that money can solve then anymore. There will be no money to use to solve anything. Now, when that happens, that's it. He will not say, Pim. They're no born and well. Me talk saying one go start another party. They're no born and well. I'm saying it to free of charge. Oh. You know what? He's going to come out. He's going to announce and say, I support the decision of my party. And he will go back into his bodylon dog house. And he will just grab his towel and he will just cry codedly. That's what is going to happen. I'm telling you that now free of charge. And I know that an average Lagos Abobaku, Oshogbo Alimajiri, they are not going to agree with me. You've never agreed with me. You know that. Many of you have never agreed with me. But now here, jejely, I go sit down. Right there on my laps. Everything I need to tell you, they drop on my laps. And I come back here to say, you still don't believe? Give it another few days. Yes, give it another few days. It's a forgone issue. Now, it is like that pattern. He will come out, he will accept it, he will endorse whoever they say, and that is the end of Solomon Grandi. Born on Monday, die on Tuesday, and we jump on Wednesday or whatever. I don't even know I can't remember the poem again. That is the end of Solomon Grandi. Are you with me? Tinubu want to be president in January. He declared in January. He consulted in February. He did convention in March, and then he got the news. Got broken whatever in in April, and by June the whole swagger 2023 is dead, and they say that is the end of Solomon Grandi. Born on Monday, jump on Tuesday, work on Wednesday, talk on Thursday, running on Saturday, marry on Sunday, die on Monday. It no matter. That's the beginning of and the end of Solomon Grandi. I have told you now, but you can play it out. You have been waiting for years. It took them 7. Tinubu and gang waited 7. They can wait another 7 days or 7 weeks or 7 months. At the end of the day, you know that that is the end of Solomon Grandi. That's why we end it at the end of the day. So I'm glad that I can say I have a lot of Yoruba sons and daughters today who knows better. They can no longer be emotionally dragged into the selfish, greedy, personal ambition of Tinubu. It is so ridiculous that he did it the first time. He didn't even apologize. He did it the second time. He first did the second time. He is not even apologizing. Now he wants to do it in another larger scale. Like we are all deaf, dumb, and blind like him. He's not going to be dragging the Yorubas into it anymore. And I'm happy that I'm part of those that makes that happen. That Yorubas will tell you, I'm not part of that nonsense. Please, don't attach me to my to Tinubu's nonsense. So please. But you are a Yoruba man, can't you? Please, excuse me, please. Yes. Until when I was reading the news again and I saw that it never finished. Because Atiku, Saraki, Tambuwa, Bala Muhammad, and Wike, and Peter Obi. So they said Wike that they initially thought was angling for vice president, and he also told PDP that there is no way a southern president can defeat APC, Egbe. So they should look up to the north. And in his own book, people have told us where a Wike would rather be a vice president to Tambuwa. My Biafran brothers are they are the craziest, right? If you mention Wike, they will say Mrs. Tambuwa. That's what they call him. Mayegu, you're talking about Mrs. Tambua. I was like, it is a perfect match, but he is here to surprise you too. Because according to him, Atiku no go get him. The North will not get it. He, with a Wike, is going for the kill. And he has the capacity to. You should like this. Maybe not.
For you to remove this APC from power. See, my mother told me, when a madman flocks you, don't run. If you run, the madman will pursue you. If you flock you, take stick back, flog the madman. That the madman will, this is very painful. Then the madman will start running. This APC, they require people too, who will tell them, say, enough is enough. And I'm that person that can tell them, enough is enough. We must take this power. Power, they know the dashable. Do you dash power? Power is what? Taking. I'm ready to take it for PDP. And I will take it for PDP. No, if you're on the election, they know the dash power. Then they take power. All these people want the election. If they support me. To do what? I've come out. I'm going to take this power from APC back to PDP by the grace of God. God has given us what it is, and that's why God is making APC to make mistake every day. That is how you know God is with you. So I'm begging all of you here, Abamoro, Suswan, Senator, spoke well, members, chairman, don't go and sell your vote. Don't go and sell your vote. Give me. Because I'm the only one that can have the capacity. APC people, when they hold meeting, they say, look, don't enter Wike's problem. They must enter. And when they have entered, I've captured them. Give me this to do. Let me return power to PDP. Thank you.
You see una life? Giving me the power. Power is not given for free. If you are looking for somebody who can fight a PC, I am that person that can help you fight a PC. I need to grab this power. Una don't finish. They celebrate him, or if you see all his own vuvuzelas, you see, Nigeria is not a real place. You see that guy, they call him Mr. Project with a Wike, because he has constructed 11 flyover bridges. Oh boy, 2022. My brother, Wike has it's working. I say, hey, yeah, but I heard that the pensioners are not paid. My friend, now today they're the whole pensioner. The guy has constructed 11 bridges in 7 years. I say, oh, 11. Yes, 11. He's the best in Nigeria. I say, already. No, but you know what I'm talking about. It is just the preference. How much do you love your own oppressors and the rest? But it's just the time, this season, I have to say, because this person, who happened to be the man that with the Wike is trying to talk about, this man.
When Waziri Adamawa came here, he talked about unity of Nigeria. Nigeria has never been so divided as we are now. And he warned us that this disunity is going to destroy the country. And so, but when he came here and reaffirmed it in a formal speech, many of us developed joy and hope.
Since the Civil War, the unity of Nigeria has never been threatened as it is today. Nigerians are losing hope in the oneness of this country. My fellow Nigerians, I am the unifier.
Here is a man educated,
sagacious, industrialized, great entrepreneur, and ready and willing to put Nigeria forward.
I'm confident in my ability to deliver inclusive governance. Let us unite and fight our common enemies. That is lack of unity, insecurity, poverty, inflation, and unemployment.
He has looked at the mistakes of the outgoing president and has corrected those mistakes. That's what Nigerians will vote for him massively. He has looked at the mistakes and he used his speech to address all of them. Unity is in focus, job creation, growing the economy, and stabilizing Nigeria. That's why, look at the crowd. Who can draw this kind of crowd in Nigeria? Tell me who. Tell me who. And so, for us in Nigeria, we thank God for him. He has agreed to come.
As one people, with one future, we will be one country.
You buy the bobo, you go see many more. You see why I always bring those materials to show you them is because you're not going to go and see them somewhere and say, Chief could see that speech. One nation, one people, one unity. We will unity. I'm unifier. So, you gonna love a Tifku. You go see all different characters, mad people telling you they want to save Nigeria, they can rescue Nigeria and the rest of them. Don't join them. Don't. Because there is something called BLLB. It's a title in Yoruba land. Title for failure. Title for nothingness. BLLB. Do you get that now? Yeah. So we are waiting for the reactions that is expected to follow this whole dog-eat-dog fight. We expect that. We should not also forget our own calling, which is so important. Our calling has to do with knowing the truth and then doing something about it. On our part, for those of us who have been shut out anyway, you see, if we say that their election is fraud, lie, rigged, we have all of the ingredients to back that up. And we've been doing that from time immemorial, letting you know that you cannot build nothing, you cannot build something on nothing. And the likes of Tinubu and gang, they have the chance of parading themselves for whatever they want to parade themselves as today because they are from Yoruba land. And being from Yoruba land and Yoruba being forcefully part of Nigeria, so they end that invitation by association or so as Yoruba. But they've used all the available opportunities to defend themselves, fend for themselves, and at the same time, put the interest of Yoruba land at the back burner, at the back, completely back bench of the conversation and discussion and then decision making in Nigeria. So it's pretty much about themselves. So some of us have separated ourselves from that, and we want so many people to know